Question 11 is asking us to select a pair that represents two vertical angles. So the best way to answer this would be to identify each angle pair to see if they're vertical. So my first angle is HGE. So HGE. So that's this angle here. And then DGE. And that's D, G, and then E. So that's this angle here. And actually, those are not vertical. They actually form a linear pair. So remember, vertical angles, looking for the ones that are opposite one another. Same vertex, but they don't share a side. So let me erase this so we don't get confused. Now my next set, BFC. So BFC. So that's this angle here. And then DFE. D, F, and then E. Those are vertical. But just to be sure, you should always check your remaining choices just to be positive that you have the correct answer. C is BFC, so BFC, so that's this same angle here, and BED, BED. That's this angle here. Well, they don't even share a vertex, so clearly that's not an option. And then ABD, ABD, so that's this angle. And then ABE, ABE. Oh, actually ABD isn't even an angle because it goes off like this. So yeah, D doesn't even work. So yes, B is our correct answer. Okay. Here, you'll notice we have 4 different lines. So we need to determine which line is the transversal given the pair of angles that we're talking about. In this case, it's 2 and 12. And then we need to determine whether they're alternate interior, alternate exterior corresponding, or consecutive interior angles, which we could also call same side interior. Okay, so 2 and 12. Okay, so angle 2 is here and angle 12 is here. Okay, so I wish I could spin the image around because it might help. But you'll notice those 2 angles are both on line C. Okay, so that line C is the transversal. Okay, and because they're on opposite sides of the transversal, they are alternate, and they are in between these 2 lines. So that makes them alternate interior angles. Okay. We're asked to do the same thing here, except this time we're looking at angle 6 and 3. So here's angle 3, here's angle 6. Okay, they are both along line A. So line A is our transversal. And 3 and 6 are on the same side of the transversal. and they are in between or on the interior between C and D. So these angles are consecutive or same side interior angles, with their transversal being line A. Okay, so it's number 14. Use a model, lines A and B are parallel and cut by a transversal T. Okay, so here we're going to draw a picture. Lines A and B with transversal T to form the interior angles 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, because I said interior, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 7 and 8 are consecutive interior, so you can see how I did not label these correctly. So let me do that. Fix this. Okay, so 7 and 8 are consecutive interior angles. So that means 7 and 8. The measure of angle 7 is 94 degrees. Angle 8 and 10 are alternate interior. So this is alternate interior. Find the measure of angle 10. Well, you'll notice there's two things I notice here. First is that 7 and 8, because they're consecutive or same side interior angles, they are supplementary. So angle 8 is going to be 180 minus 94, which gives me 86 degrees. Okay, and I know that alternate interior angles are always congruent. So angle 10 is also 86 degrees. But you could also look at it this way. 7 and 10 are a linear pair, which also happens to be supplementary. So even if you didn't remember that alternate interior angles are congruent, 7 and 10 do form a linear pair. So you would do 180 minus 94 either way. So the answer to this question, number 14, is that angle 10 is 86 degrees.